Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going in with another set, and I'm going to do a French tip on this. So these are the colors that I'm using today. And I'm using some rhinestones. So there's the rhinestone gel that I'm using. And those are the little rhinestones that I'm using. And that's, of course, the top coat. All right, so let's get started. So I'm starting off with painting, polishing all the nails this pinkish color. And I'm doing a light coat on them. So it won't be too dark, because like I said, French tip. So guys, I'm not a pro with the tips, so I struggle a little. So yeah, that's what you're going to see today. You're going to see me struggling, but I'm a newbie, so I'm practicing. And this is what you do when you practice. You got to practice till you get perfect with it. And I've seen a couple of videos how you guys outline before you actually draw the lines, the smileys or whatever you call them. But I tried that. I'm not ready for that one yet. I think it's not a pro thing, but I think it could be a newbie thing as well. But I'm just not ready for that yet. Okay, so here I am right now going in with my smiley line, and I'm just filling in as I go. Okay. So whatever I don't get right the first go, I will go back and I will clean up. And I'm going to use 2 coats of this white. So after I put this in the UV, I'm going back and I'm going to do another coat. So this is what I'm doing here. I am going to continue to search for new techniques of how to get this right. And more brush. I'm going to look into different brushes. I don't know if this one's too thick and not fine enough. And I see a lot of people use the fine brush. So maybe I need to switch my brushes out. I have to find them. So I'm going to do that. So I just start off by just doing this. And if I need to widen it, I'll go ahead and make it longer or wider or however, or go down more on the sides. But this is what I'm doing right now to try to get this right. And I just go back in and try to fix it. So bear with me. I'm just showing you guys the way how I did this look. All right, so I'm just trying to go in and correct this line to make it more round. So you fix one side, you definitely got to go on to the other and fix the other side. And I'm trying to do it slowly so I won't jack the whole line up and have to wipe it off and start over. But like I said, I go back through and I clean up everything that I don't have right. So here I'm going in from the side, and then I go to the other side. I went down a little too far on that side, so I got to try to, get it together. Okay, trying to go in and fix the circle, not the circle, the curve. I'm just going ahead and filling this in so I can just see what the look is. And I have to go in and I have to make it that side a little longer. And I make sure I curve as I go to close in. I don't know why it take me so long. I see you guys, y'all do this in no time. Y'all just go right in. But it's taking me a little time to get this together. So I'm doing the same thing again. I literally see why you guys go from the side and go up to the opposite side. I see why you do it because I'm literally doing that now, but I'm doing it in a different way. So right here, well, as I finish this one, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Go in and fix this a little bit. But like I said, I'll be back to fix all of this. This video will be extremely long if I did everything on camera. So I had to take some off camera to complete it. All right, so right here, I go from one side to the other side. So I know why you guys draw it how you draw it. But I just can't, I don't know. I'm not ready for that yet, I guess. I'm coming though. So for right now, I would do it this way until I can perfect it. I'm going to be a pro like you guys one day. All right. Trying to go in and make this a little more curvier instead of like a V point. But it's cool. I'll go back to fix it. Just going in, filling a little bit more. All right, so now I'm going back in and I'm doing a second coat. Taking my time to make sure I do not cross the line. But I wasn't thinking about it. Even if I did cross the line, the bottom coat is already cured. So all I got to do is just go in to clean up. And I don't know if I do that on camera or not, but I'm going to go in and I'm going to clean up whatever I went over. So I really don't know why I'm taking so long to put this top coat on when I literally can just go back in and clean up. I wasn't thinking about that then. So the nails that I have on now, I did like just an outline of this top. So I literally have it going from all the way from the side to up. So that was my first attempt to ever try to do this. And this what made me want to try again on a longer set. So that's why I'm here doing this video. And to see how I did those nails, just go ahead and go to my all of my videos and just click on that one. Go to my channel and click on that video of how I did those little nails I have on. Something on that one, so I have to take that off and try to put it back on. Like I said, I will be going back in and cleaning all of this up. Yeah, it took me extremely too long to do this, but it's okay. Extremely too long. So I'm just going back and just adding some polish in the places where it needed to be added. All right, so now I'm about to go in with the brush to clean up the lines. Right now I'm just using a little bit of, I'm just wiping this on a wipe and just using whatever on there. But I have to literally use acetone to move it because right now it's not moving the way that I think it should. So shortly, I will go in with some acetone. And the bristles on the brush, yeah, they're not doing what they're supposed to do. So, yeah, let me get some acetone and get this cleaned up because this right here, I'm tripping now. I would never get it clean if I continued at this space. All right, so I'm putting some acetone in the top and just taking a little bit. You don't have to worry about messing up the bottom polish. It will be okay. Just a little bit. And I'm just going in like that, and that is so much better. Just dipping a little bit more, and I'm drying it off a little on a paper towel that's right next to me. All right, so now I'm going in with the gel, rhinestone glue gel, to go ahead and do 2 nails with rhinestones on them. And I'm going from all around the nail, except for the bottom. Just on the sides and in the middle around the French line. All right. This is what I'm doing. Just making sure I'm not putting too much, but I'm making sure I'm putting enough because the stones will slide with too much, but if you don't put enough, the stones will not stick properly. So that's why I'm going. You see me going in, being real careful to make sure I'm putting enough on them. And I'm making sure I'm getting on the lines, under the line. Sorry, guys. Messing my words up this morning. All right, so now I'm just going in with my rhinestones. And I'm just taking this all around. All right, just continue to place them. I was going to do some smaller ones, but I just ended up deciding to keep this size. But I think I put two small ones on each, one small on each side of this one. All right, so I'm just going to go in and press up on this to make sure that it's actually sitting on the nail and not below the nail. You don't want to mess up where your placement is on your nail, then it won't fit correctly. You make it larger than what it needs to be. All right, so starting on that nail, and I'm going to do the same thing. Just something simple, nothing, just want to do something different because like I said, the one I have on now is French tip. So I wanted to make the longer one a little different from the one I have on. Well, it's a different nail, so of course it's different, but I just want to add something to it to make it stand out even more. All right, so I'm going in and pressing up, pushing up on this so I can make sure the nail fit correctly. All right, so now changing out the gems. I'm putting the small ones there. Pressing up a little bit more. You also think I did pretty good on this, on the tips. Like I said, I will practice more to make sure I perfect this. But yeah, I'll get it together. So right now I'm just going in and adding a little bit more rhinestone glue so that the last two nails can stick. And I'm putting some smaller ones at the end to make sure that it doesn't, get in the way of placing this nail on my nails. All right, so I'm pressing it up to make sure you do this part. Do not leave out this part. It's a must that you do that. All right, so I'm checking this side too, because like I said, they will slide. Even though I did it, it still will slide slide down. So just go back in and check it before you cure it. Very important. All right, guys, so now that is in the, out of the, the UV lamp, and now we're applying the top coat. You gotta turn it to the side to get the rest of it out. Sneering this in. I'm making sure that I get around the rhinestones very well so it can actually, help keep the rhinestones on the nail. All right, guys, this is the final product. Thank you so much for tuning in today. See you next video. Bye.